allow me to welcome all of you into today's conversation about resilience. This is the 820 show. Number one in your heart, 820 on the dial and the scorecard. Welcome again to your open journal, your public ledger, your blockchain, if you will, of resilience. And the reason I mention that, I'm using those terms or those examples in the introduction, is because this cannot be duplicated or corrupted. All transactions with resilience with me and with your own resilience, that's maintained in your open journal, in your public ledger, unlocked and accessible only to you and to those that you love. Spoiler alert, though, you must love everyone. This podcast will change your life. Okay, let me take that back. The least I can do, the most I can do, the best I can do is to guarantee that this podcast will change your perspective on this present moment. Please join me. We're going to talk today about, as the title hinted to, growing pains. Growing pains. For me, I'm still waiting on that growth spurt. You know, at 5'7.5", 5'8" on a good day, I'm waiting on my growth spurt. I know you're probably saying, wait, man, aren't you like 60 or something like that? Well, 62, but who's counting? You may be saying that, hey, Ming, that ship has sailed, and if you haven't had the said growing spurt, you probably missed it, man. Maybe so, and very true. Maybe I did miss that growing spurt thing. And maybe also that I didn't grow up yet. I think I'll keep waiting for that growth spurt. Hey, a man can dream and keep hope alive, can't he? But maybe that growing up should reflect more like letting go. Letting go of the outside, the shell, the cover-up, and the makeup that we all tend to invest in. Like fighting time and the progression, the evolution and the devolution of this physical body and vessel. And when I do that, speaking for myself, when I do that, I'm not honoring fully the very essence that I must return to, instead of avoiding it or ignoring it.
And then remember we had that talk about where does life begin?
Yeah.
And I told you I believe it begins with the heartbeat.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yes.
How does it end when the heartbeat stops? That's the end.
When the heartbeat stops, but not the essence of the heartbeat.
That's the end of the life, the body. The body. I'm not saying the spirit. That's the end of the body.
Yeah.
That's when we leave the body behind.
But say that again. You think that will be, lack of a better term, more glorious than this physical experience? You think once that happens, it'll be better, or it'll be great?
Yes.
And tell me why. And one more time. Why is that be fantastic when it happens? Because there'll be no more pain and suffering.
Mhm. And we won't have to carry this body around anymore.
The pain of letting go is the joy of returning forward to your essence. Free from the mind and now free with the essence of the heart. We spend too much time in our minds and not enough in our hearts, or with the essence of the heart. And I propose that as, when you use that device called a stethoscope to get a glimpse or listen to that place and the sound of the return forward to the fate. That fate I spoke of before in other episodes, the fixed fate that we all tend to fight to avoid instead of loving our way through it. So that growing pain issue, it's not really pain. It's about patience. It's about presence. It's about currency. I hope this perspective gives you just another little either side eye or step back to the left, to the right, a different view on this subject about resilience and how you can grow with it and not to fight it. Thank you for joining me today. Stay present. Stay current. No matter where you are in this world, please remember, it is always 8:20.